don't forget to check out my Twitter at SURAYA to get notified and for extra content. Hey guys, SURAYA here, bringing you another Destiny 2 video, and welcome to Guardian Games. It's a special event that already started on April 21st and will end on May 12th of the year 2020. So, guys, if you want to know what this event is about, this is an event where all three Guardian classes, Hunters, Titans, and Warlocks, compete against each other. So yeah, as you can see, there's flags here, but if you already logged into Destiny 2, you'll receive a notification about Guardian Games. So basically, you need to gain points for your chosen class by earning medals from Eva. Once you do that, you'll reap rewards. You'll earn a brand new exotic machine gun and up to 3 new exotic ghosts, but you'll also receive daily reward packages for helping your team. The better your class performs, the better your rewards are. You'll also receive armor ornaments from Tess. So she gives you a package. This is like what it is back at what's it called? It was one of the events from Halloween, Festival of the Lost, where you can buy an entire ornament set for either silver or bright dust. So Tess has done it again for the Guardian Games, for the ornaments. So we had to talk to Eva Levante to start off this event. I can't wait. This is very interesting, this event. Before we start, I went already around the tower, and there are 7 vendors. That's right, 7 vendors that talk about Guardian Games. So the first one was Lord Shax, our Crucible handler, and for what he said, he says the following: the Guardian Games, Lord sells and booms as you walk in up to him. It was ZAVALA's idea, I believe, one of his better ones. He studies you, unreadable as always behind his helmet. We protect humanity not only because as we've chosen to do it, but we also because we know what is right. He says, the Guardian Games will be a celebration of that day. It almost doesn't matter who actually wins. The next vendor was the gunsmith, and what he said was very interesting. Seen the trophy yet? Banshee asks as you approach his counter. Zavala asked me to make it for the games. He shrugs. I don't much care who wins, but I like seeing the tower all dressed up and everyone talking about something other than Doomsday. It's nice, he nods. Anyways, happy, he pauses, clearly struggling to remember. Happy Revelry, Guardian. It's kind of funny because it reminds us of the Revelry event. Pretty good. The next vendor is Ikora, and what she said about Guardian Games is this. Eva has transformed the tower once more, this time with Zavala's help, Ikora says. He seems to be enjoying himself. A little light-hearted competition is just what we need right now, and the people of the last city will enjoy to speculate of it. She smiles. You'll be a good example for the other Warlocks. We can't let Titans get too cocky, so don't hold back. So that was for Ikora. The next one, vendor, is HAWTHORNE, and what she said about Guardian Games is the people of the city are excited about the Guardian Games. HAWTHORNE says as you walk up, we don't usually get to see you Guardians in action. The way you all came together during the Red War, the way you risked your lives when you couldn't be sure you'd come back, she nods. It meant a lot, and I know you'll still protecting the city every day, so she smiles at you. Let's celebrate. So that's a very good compliment from HAWTHORNE. The next vendor would be The good old notorious Drifter. And what he says about guarding games is, "Looks like you're ready for the games," Drifter says, flipping a coin that disappears into his palm. "My money's on the Warlocks." Ooh! I've seen you in action. The way you hold light in your hands. He shakes his head. Freaky. He smiles again, and the coin reappears in his hand. Do me proud out there, huh? So I can't believe Drifter's gonna bet on the Warlocks. Now I'm starting to like the Drifter a lot. Alright, our next vendor is a surprising vendor, and that's Ada1, which is my surprise. So what she said about guarding games is this. "I saw that Eva Levante has set up her stall," Ada says, "for some event called the Guardian Games. It's hard to believe that Guardians have time for games." Her voice softens a bit, but Eva is a kind woman. If she endorses this holiday, then I believe it must bring some good to the city. She eyes you. Good luck with your games, Guardian. So this is a surprise from Ada1. That of how she compliments about the Guardian games. And last but not least, we have... What do we have? Amanda. And what she said about Guardian games is, Amanda brushes her hands off on her pants as she turns to greet you. "The tower looks pretty neat, huh?" she asks. "I helped with some of the setup. Zavala came around asking for help, and I was happy to oblige. I can't wait to see who wins." She puts her hands on her hips. "Sometimes Shax lets me hang around and watch Crucible matches. You seem like one to watch out for. Good luck." So those are from all 7 vendors that I looked around. I tried to talk to Zavala, Benedict, and Saint 14. 3 of those vendors don't give any compliments about the Guardian games. So I don't know if it's missing dialogue or anything, but what they're thinking, I'm thinking they're pretty much thinking positively about Guardian games. I mean, some of the vendors already talked about Zavala, so I'm pretty sure that Zavala is very positive about it. Benedict, probably he's nothing because he's a robot controlled by Callus. And for Saint 14, I think he might care about it once Trials is around, I guess. So, without further ado, let's go start this event.
Welcome to the Guardian Games. These games are Zavala's way of bringing us all together to celebrate, though the future is uncertain. I know the Almighty weighs heavily on our minds, but we must not forget to live, even when trouble finds us. Speak to Zavala. He can help you get started. And enjoy the games, my friend. You deserve it.
Thanks, Eva. Eva's always a kind woman. That's why I love her so much. It's too bad she's not our outfitter. She has really good emblems and shaders. Anyway, Eva Levante has transformed the tower once again. She invites you to take part of the new city tradition, the Guardian Games. Eva encourages you to speak to Zavala about the Guardian Games. He can help you get started. Alright. Also, now that we're here, I'm also going to need to pick up a item. So... Oh, you can pick up 3. Okay. I didn't know you could pick up more than that.
I could get you another if you
Alright. So, I'm just keeping... Actually, no. Why do I... whatever. I'll just keep it for fun.
Okay. Back to work.
So, I'm gonna need to equip it. Because, according to Bungie, in order to participate, you need to have this class item on you at all times until the event ends, or else your progress will never work. Luckily for me, I saved a pinnacle drop of light level 1010, and can I infuse it? Oh yes, wait, I could. For some reason it won't let me. Oh, I forgot I locked it. My bad. Silly me. Alright, now this class item is now 1010. And I had to go upgrade it fully. As always. But there's also a description that I didn't see. Spirit of competition. During Guardian Games 2020, completing Crucible matches, Gambit matches, Vanguard strikes, patrols, adventures, and forges grant additional Glimmer and XP rewards. This is very interesting. I'm gonna keep this. And it's gonna be with me. I think, yeah, you can change the appearance too. So if you don't like, this item, you can change it to any armor ornaments you have. So that's one thing, but I want to see what it looks like in electric green.
I don't know that it is
Okay, it's not that much, but it just only changed this bit, which I'm okay with. I'm not gonna put any ornaments because it's fine. It looks cool the way it is. Now let's go talk to Commander Zavala so we can get this set up right away.
Let's begin.
Okay, welcome Guardian, Zavala says as you approach. I just already picked it up! Wow, okay. As you approach, my friend Eva Levante was kind enough to remind me that even in times of crisis, people need levity and light. And so I propose a new holiday. Guardian Games. This is an opportunity for Titans, Warlocks, and Hunters to compete and demonstrate their unique strengths. He hands you a piece of gear. Wear this proudly, and it will help you contribute to your class's score. He smiles, and good luck, Guardian. But I already picked one up! Okay, I'm confused. I already picked one up from Eva Levante, so that's weird. Anyway, our quest has been updated, and I gotta be sure if I can track it. There we go. So what is this? Equip your class item and start advancing your personal and class progression. Okay, I'm confused. Don't I have that on? Maybe this. Okay. Whoa, what just happened to my... Okay, I think I'm seeing stars. Anyway, that means... Let me... put that... here. Let's infuse that. At least thank God, infusion for it can be in the same... class item for Glimmer. Thank God for that. So, let me go... upgrade my bond. Now the bad news for me is I don't have any enhancement prisms or an ascendant shard. That's the bad part. So I'm gonna stick for what available stuff I have. So yeah. Now we got the class item equipped. We seriously fixed it. For apparent reason. Let's go see what's our next step we need to do. Oh, go back to Eva Levante. Alright. Walking back.
There's a lot we can do.
Alright. Isn't the Guardian Games podium lovely? Eva asks. Many people in the tower came together to create it. That is where we will track the progress of your class across the event. The class banners will rise and fall depending on your place in the competition. She smiles. Even the Drifter took part. He was kind enough to donate his deposit technology. It only took a little convincing. She hands you a medal. Bring this to him and he will register your new class item. Then you can deposit this medal and begin the games. Register your class item with the Guardian Games Podium to enable medal redemption, class point contribution, and personal rewards. Speak with the Drifter. Okay, so we got 2 of them. So they're both the same items. Now we have to go talk to the Drifter. Alright, I've arrived. Drifter! We meet again. Alright, sign me up. Guardian Games, huh? The Drifter sizes you up and accepts your class gear from you. He passes a small device over it and lets out a satisfying grunt while a light on the back of the device turns green. You're all set, he says. I usually go in for competitions with higher stakes, but there's something about that Eva lady. I just can't say no to her. He winks at you. Of course, this is a good advertising. Sometimes I think you forget about me down there. He gestures to you. Now go bank that medal at the podium. Good practice for Gambit. Ah. That would explain about the podium before this event started. Alright. I think it's gonna tell us to redeem the medal now. Redeem this gold medal for personal and class rewards at the Guardian Games podium in the tower. Okay. Actually, better way. Let's go fast travel. I could have thought about that first. Alright. I don't know what's wrong with my battery. Anyway. Deposit Guardian Games medal. There we go. And it gave me a smuggler's word. Really? Alright. I have to talk to Eva Levante, I think. Any details about that? Or it just says visit. Yeah, it's just visit.
Let's see.
You're ready to start the games, Guardian, Eva says. I will have medal challenges for you every day. These challenges will allow you to support your class in the games. Every medal you deposit at the Guardian Games podium will improve your class's daily standing. She smiles. Good luck, Guardian. Make your class proud. And have fun. Okay. I've set up a little challenge for you, Guardians, Eva says. The rewards are 3 handsome ghost shells to allow you and your ghost to remember the games all year long. Play hard each week and you can earn all 3. She smiles. It will be a lovely way to celebrate Guardians of every shape and size. Okay. So, there's the exotic machine gun, which is the Heir Apparent. And to get it, we need to require completion of the Class Act Triumph. So I forgot there are triumphs here. So let's go pick up these bounties from our lovely Eva Levante. We also have additional ones. I'll pull them out. We also have bounties here. Gold, bronze, silver. Pretty much setting up which ones are which. So
Lovely.
let's take all of them, actually. I mean, like, why not?
Wonderful.
So yeah, we got it all here. Okay. So there are triumphs. I forgot. Let's go check them out. Should be under this category. Here it is. So we got Star Athlete. Ooh, that's a cool emblem. Complete all triumphs for the Guardian games. So there's 11 triumphs to complete. That's what the progress bar shows. Class Act here. Complete any 7 Guardian Games 2020 triumphs. So any of the 7 will be done. So what do we got? During Guardian Games, earn points by collecting laurels from Super Grenade and Charged Melee. Okay, this one's not bad. But the reward for this one is like a shader. That's cool. Collect laurels in gambit matches. Strikes, forges. Oh, that's a lot. But on the bright side, though, it's going to be all contributed to all 3 of your characters. Next one. Oh, I like this emblem. Look at this emblem. During Guardian Games, redeemed gold medals. Sorry, redeemed 1. Alright. Medalist. Redeem any medals. Oh, we got another shader. During Guardian Games 2020, earn points by completing Guardian Games bounties. Weeklies is for... Oh, that's a lot of progress. Represent. Defeat combatants with abilities. When did I get progress of that? I don't remember this. Next one is during Guardian Games 2020, redeem gold medals for Crucible, Gambit, Strike, and Forge. Oh, for each. Okay. During Guardian Games 2020, redeem Forge or Destination medals. Oh, and then Guardian Gamble, redeem Gambit medals. Ooh. And then I think this is defeat Guardians with supers in the Rumble playlist. Rumble playlist? Okay. It's not big of a deal. It said supers, so I should be fine. But this is a long, big process, not gonna lie. I don't know where to start. But, yeah. So once you get your Guardian Games class item and calibrate to the podium scoreboard, you are ready to participate in the Guardian Games. So now, in Guardian Games, there's a special item that every Guardian needs to collect during this event, and that is laurels. So now I know what you're going to say. What are laurels? Laurels are actually gambit motes, but these are special gambit motes because they come in 3 different colors. There are yellow motes, red motes, and blue motes. The yellow motes represents the Warlock laurels. The red motes represents Titan laurels, and the blue motes represents Hunted laurels. So they drop from enemies as well as other guardians. So to get these laurels, you're going to need to use your character's class abilities, such as your charge melees, your grenades, and of course your supers. Once you use those on your combatants and other guardians, they drop laurels. Now for the activities, you want to know which activities will let you drop the laurels. The activities are followed: Destinations, Strikes, Crucible, Gambit, and Black Armory Forges. Those are the 5 activities that Bungie had put to allow you to get laurels. And there's also one thing you should know about laurels. So once you pick up your own laurels for your class, let's say for example for me, I'm a Warlock. I pick up my own laurels, which are the Warlock laurels. Once I pick them up, they give me 3 points. Other laurels I can also pick up. I can pick up Titan Laurels and Hunter Laurels. Once I pick up those other laurels, I get 1 point each. There's a system for it. But you guys are also wondering, what are laurels used for? Good question. Laurels are used for progression towards your accomplishments, such as your bounties, your triumphs, your medals that you get from Eva Levante every day, and the special classy act quest. That exotic quest you get from Eva Levante that gives you the exotic ghost shell. Those progress through all those 4. So I recommend keep on collecting these laurels every day if you're still playing. Because there's another thing you should know about laurels. Once you kill a combatant or an enemy guardian that dropped the laurels, they have a 10-second spawn. So what happens is by the time 10 seconds is up, the laurels will disappear. So you only have 10 seconds to pick them up. That's all. Just 10 seconds. So that gives you plenty of time to kill an enemy, go towards it, pick it up, and that's it. Unless some people are trying to troll you and stuff. Just be careful out there. But what it matters is just having fun, try to pick up as much as you can, and so forth. If you guys want an efficient way to farm laurels, a YouTuber named by Aztecross Gaming had made a video of how to farm laurels for all 3 of your guardian classes. So if you want to farm laurels for your favorite Warlock, your favorite Titan, or your favorite Hunter, I'll leave a link of his video in the description box below. Credits to him because he made fantastic builds that will help you get more laurels properly and efficiently, according to him. So if you want to see his builds, again, I'll leave a video link of that video in the description box below. Speaking of activities, the Seraph Tower event has been updated after the update 2.8.1 for Guardian games. So there's a notification that came along with it after Guardian games notification saying production complete, weapons platform production, Rasputin arsenal of weapons platform satellites is complete. Help launch them into orbit by completing Seraph Tower public events in EDZ, the Moon, and Io. So it's the same process of how we use the those polarized orbs to throw it at those nodes. Same process, except this one's a bit different. So what the difference is once you progress halfway through the event, you'll have to defend 2 of those charge nodes. I call those charge towers charge nodes. So before, we had to protect 1 charge node until throwing certain amount of orbs to complete the defending it until we move to the next one. But this one is different because once you finish it halfway through, you have to defend 2 charge nodes instead of 1. So this is going to be a bit of a struggle because 1, it kind of divides most of your random players into which one to defend, and 2, there's going to be more enemies that are going to cover up which charge node. So I recommend bringing your best and powerful build, including using the Season of the Worthy mods, because those mods are very useful to clear out ads. So be sure to get those builds ready and be sure that your weapons are fully prepped so you can go out there and spawn kill your enemies to prevent them from taking the charge nodes. Speaking of that, the new Secret Triumph is now finally released, which is called Hard-Coded Victory. You have to complete a Seraph Tower public event without failing a charge cycle. So what it means is you have to keep protecting those charge nodes, and prevent them from getting delayed. You have to make sure that every tower is charged successfully and is defended properly. Because if an enemy interrupts it, there goes your triumph and you have to start all over again. My recommendation is do it on the moon. The moon is the easiest by far compared to EDZ and IO because one, it's easy to find all three of those charge nodes, and two, all the spawn points for where the enemies spawn are easy to identify, so you don't need to worry on where to kill your ads. So moon is the best recommendation I can tell you guys. As you can see in the gameplay, I have completed the Seraph Tower event and got the hard-coded victory unlocked because I had a really good random team that helped me a lot. And with that last triumph, it helped me unlock the title Almighty for this season. Also, don't forget to check out around the event, the Seraph Tower events, because I've noticed there were some Rasputin frames that were wandering around. They had like some kind of defense symbol. There was a secret objective to it. It's not that much. It's more like, kind of feels like more of the Warmind DLC a bit. Because once you defend and help those Rasputin frames, they will lead you directly to a Warmind cell or bit kind of thing. One of those diamonds that was hanging around, and when you loot that diamond, it gives you loot just like the ones back at the Warmind DLC, where you had to use these override frequencies to find the correct Warmind nodes. Oh, that's what they were called, Warmind nodes. So yeah, keep an eye on them. They're available at the Moon, the EDZ, and IO. Also, I forgot that the Nightfall Ordeal has also updated. There's also a notification about it saying that the Grandmaster difficulty is now unlocked. So if you guys are going for that difficulty, because the rewards for Grandmaster is the exotic gear and the Ascended shards are now common compared to the previous difficulties. Grandmaster is the only difficulty that gives you those types of items common, so that means you can keep on getting them more often. Recommend having a good fire team and a good build to overcome the extreme modifiers that Bungie has thrown into that difficulty. So I wish you guys luck on that. So once you've done medals that you get from Eva Levante, your bronze, silver, and gold medals, head towards this podium here, and then you deposit those Guardian Games medals. So you deposit them in, and you get loot. As you can see, I got like a bunch of blues, some resources, enhancement cores, that's pretty good, and a few legendaries. So it's gonna be kind of like how it was back in the previous events when you like unlock packages and give you that stuff. So it's kind of like this. So yes, and also I've got plenty of laurels to finish the class act bounty. So I get to pick a ghost shell. So, a classy reward. Well done, my friend, Eva says. I had these made so that guardians of all kinds could show their appreciation from one another. Choose your favorite, and if you show the same spirit next week, you could earn another. Okay. I'm taking the Warlock one. Masterclass. Well done, dear, Eva says with a warm smile. You are a perfect example of a Guardian Games spirit, and you've made your class proud. She gives you a gift to thank you for all your work. Keep enjoying the games. What did she give me? Oh, she gave me a helmet. Yes, thank you. Alright. Yeah. Let's go equip this ghost shell.
Those algorithmic decryption keys were supposed to be heat resistant.
There we go. That looks pretty cool. So, with this nice cool ghost shell, actually, I could customize it, can't I? Yes, I can. Put my Darien head projection.
Any questions?
And my favorite electric green color. Oh, nice. Electric green bird. Perfect. Alright. So, yeah. That's all you need to know about guardian games. So basically, collect laurels, complete medals given by Eva Levante every day, as well as bounties. Because also, don't forget to finish her additional daily bounties because they give you bright dust. If you want to buy some stuff from Eververse, you're going to need to grind it. Recommend if you have all 3 of your characters, from your account, do all 3 because you could get as much bright dust as you can before the next weekly reset. And man, that's so loud. So yeah. So if you want to get more bright dust, recommend doing it in all 3 of your characters, including the event ones, and you're good to go. And before I conclude this video, this guy here, Master Raul, and ZAVALA have some thing to say about guardian games. It was weird because I checked them at first thing, and they didn't say anything. But now I think later on, they said something. I think there's some bug in my system that's preventing me from talking to multiple people. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. But here are what they said. So first, I'm gonna go to Master Raul first because I talked to him first, and he says about guardian games. The guardian games, Raul muses. I've never known ZAVALA to be so enthusiastic about a holiday. He glances up at the sky towards the Almighty's looming silhouette, especially at a time like this. He meets your gaze again, but then if we put our lives on hold during every crisis, we would never live, would we? So that's what Master Raul would say. And now for Commander ZAVALA, he says about Guardian games, enjoy the games, Guardian. This is a chance for the people to see our passion for what we do. He lowers his voice, and a chance for Titans to prove our mettle. Don't tell Ikora I said it, but the Warlocks are the ones to watch out for. He glances off towards the bazaar. Give them a fight they won't forget. Titans deserve a little time in the spotlight. I like how he says how proud the Titans are. I really like it. And that's it, ladies and gentlemen. That is Guardian Games. I will put another video up once I get the Heir Apparent, the brand new exotic machine gun that is now locked because I need to complete 7 triumphs. But once I finish all 7 triumphs, I can showcase you the weapon and probably anything I get during Guardian Games. So that's it for this video, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and don't forget to check out my friends' YouTube channels, Gearbox and Just Another Gaming channel, for their Destiny 2 content. Thank you guys for watching. Enjoy the Guardian games. Sella Metals is out, and stay safe out there.